Hello everyone, I am Subhrajit Asst, Assistant Professor in Medieval Engineering College. I would like to welcome to all to my channel. So in this video, I am going to discuss the Unit 2 of Instrumentation and Control System subject, and that is temperature measurement. Right? Here is the chapter name. In this unit also, one more chapter is the pressure measurement. In the temperature measurement, we will study almost around 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 temperature measuring instruments. So before studying about the temperature measuring instruments and what are the principal working principles you are using, let us first discuss some point about this temperature measurement. Actually, is it required or not? If it is required, when it is required, and why to measure the temperature? Like this, several questions will come. Let us first clear our doubt on that only, right? So, if I'll talk about the application of temperature measurement, what is temperature? Everybody know. I know you know. Everybody know the definitions. If you go anywhere, you will search in browser, beautiful definitions will come. But definition is not important here. Important is, let us try to understand, is it required to measure a temperatures anytime? So generally we are not measuring, right? In our day-to-day life, sometimes when the fever will come in our home, somebody is suffering from fever, child, baby, whatever, maybe young peoples, then thermometers we are keeping in our home, we are measuring the temperatures. That is for a limited use only. But there are several places are there where frequently temperature measurement are doing, and that is also so important. It is required to measure the temperature frequently. Suppose I'll give an example. Suppose this is one board, railway platform, right? Have you, if you have gone through the railway platform or any bus stand, nowadays they are attaching this kind of boards where this temperature measurement is showing here. This one, okay, na? This is showing actually no useful here in the railway station or no, bus stand, any public place. If you go big mall also, temperature in our mobile also. In our mobile also, every times we are able to see the temperature at the particular time, right? Here, if we talk about the any sensitive area like pharma industries, right? Pharma industries, processing food factories, okay, pharma industries, processing food factories, air conditioning plants, like this, some thermal related thermal power plants. All these manufacturing industries are there, blast furnace, all these things are there where temperature measurement has to be done at every time interval, right? Because if the temperature recorded will not recorded, if the temperature, if suppose imbalance that is not in our knowledge, suppose increased or decreased suddenly, then there may be a big accident will be happen. If you'll go for any medical also, suppose a patient in critical situation also, every time they are keeping observations, what is the temperature, with that temperature also other health issues criteria also they are checking. But temperature is more important, that much powerful it is. If temperature imbalance will occur, there is some sensitive area where accident maybe happens. I just gave the several examples. So temperature measurement for our day-to-day life, we are, as this was in our society, we are not doing. But in the point of view of any industries, they any I mean, just like pharma sectors or all these things, their temperature measurement is very essential. That's why we have to study this chapter very carefully. We have to understand each and every point, what are the several principles, how the is how the several instruments are working. All these things we have to study clearly here, right? So just I gave a basic idea about the temperature measurement, is it required or not. And I told there are several sensitive areas where the temperature measurement is very essential, right? Example also given. If we'll talk about just before in the year of 2020-21 at Corona time, this device is become very familiar, famous, right? Wherever you go, this device, everybody will go any cinema hall, any exam center to appear exam, railway station, medical, whatever, whenever you go, they are keeping this slide of a gun, and they are frequently measuring the in temperature of any patient or in normal people also, because corona time that was very sensitive. If anybody found after the beyond the limit, immediately they're taking to the quarantine centers, right? Like this, some situations already we passed. So these are the several areas. Here also some pictures I have given here: indoor temperature measurement, outdoor temperature measurement, humidity, all these things are there, right? So a lot of devices are there. Slowly we will study one by one. This is for your idea why the temperature measurement is necessary, right? Now coming to the topic, in the temperature measurement, what we are going to study, right? First of all, what is temperature? If you ask this definition to anybody, simple answer will come. It is the hotness and coldness, right? Hotness and coldness of a body. Coldness of a body. Okay. Coldness of a body is called temperature. Sir, what is the units? Units generally we are using degree Celsius or degree Kelvin. And the thermometers what you are using, that is coming degree Fahrenheit, right? There is a beautiful relation between this degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit, and degree Celsius and degree Kelvin also, but that is not related to our topic. Only will focus on several temperature measuring instruments only. Okay, measuring instruments, working principle on that, right? Sir, what are the instruments we are going to study in this topic? Is first one I will study. I told in the last video, I will start from mechanical, purely mechanical related instruments, and I will take into high level as per your syllabus, right? So first one we are going to study bimetallic strip. Bimetallic strip. You may not have heard this word, this particular topic name. If you have heard, very good. Actually, bimetallic strip, it is a old one, it is not a new one, new technique, old technique. Then second one is what, everybody know this one: liquid filled glass thermometer. Okay, earlier days, frequently at every home you will search, will get medical shop also, medical area also, because that time in the earlier days that kind of advanced level temperature measuring instruments are not there, right? Next one is what? Next one is we are going to study about RTD, resistance temperature detectors, right? Next is thermocouple is there. Thermocouple is there, right? These are little bit advanced. I mean, it is not purely mechanical, right? RTD, all these things are not purely mechanical. Bimetallic strip, purely mechanical. Liquid filled glass thermometers, purely mechanical related. And RTD thermocouple. Next one is pyrometers, right? Pyrometer, again pyrometer classification is there, optical pyrometer is there, electrical pyrometers is there. All these things in details we are going to study in this video, right? First one is what? Bimetallic thermometer, right? What is the first one? Bimetallic. Bimetallic thermometer. No. Okay, before starting this one, because it is purely depends upon metals, some suitable selected metals which is available in the atmosphere or nature, available in the nature, right? So before that, let me give you some idea about the metals. What are the metals we are going to use for this construction of this bimetallic thermometers, right? Suppose I will give an example, which principle it is actually working. Let us see here. Suppose I will take a bar or rod, anything, any metallic piece I will take. Sir, if I'll apply load here, P load, length is L, sir, what will be happen to this particular piece of metal? what will be happen? Sir, nothing but it will be deformed, right? The change in length will be happen. Something length will be increased here. That length is delta L, right? Sir, delta L and this original length L, is there any relations? Yes, relation is what? Delta L by L is called strain. You know, I know, everybody know this one is the strain formula, delta L by L. That means, what is my point here? Whenever any materials or metal is there, any workpiece is there, if I am applying any force, deformation is happening. That means strain is set up. Strain means change in length by original length. Something changes will be happen to the dimensions in the term of length, diameter, area, volume. Overall, you can say shape will be changes, right? Sir, if I am applying the load, shape changes is happening. Without applying load, is it possible to change the shape of any object or any metals? Question, observe properly. I will not, suppose this is a metal piece. I will not apply any load. I will not apply any load. I will keep it. It is the length, suppose L. Is it going to automatically increase some length delta L will become or not? This is a question here, right? Is it happening or not? Yes, it is happening 100% in the atmosphere. It is happening. Sir, how it is happening? Who is doing magic? Something magic? No, all metal may not be experienced this kind of situations, but some sensitive metals are there in the nature. If temperature will be changes, automatically different deformation will be happen. If temperature will be changes, temperature, summer days, winter days, a large variation of temperatures. So if a day, if we will talk about a particular day, morning, afternoon, this is there, so temperature variation will be there, right? So in the nature, that kind of materials also available, which are very much sensitive to temperature. That means load is not required to apply on it, automatically deformation will be happen. So 2 points here we drawn, 2 points conclusion we got. First is, by applying load, deformation can be happen. Deformation happen. Second is what? We will not apply any load. By temperature changes also, by temperature changing the temperature, deformation also happening for few metals, few materials, right? This principle is used in where? Bimetallic thermometer. Not first one. Which one? Second one. This one is used in the bimetallic thermometers, right? That means, sir, I will construct the bimetallic thermometer by the help of some selected materials, some selected metals, which are very much sensitive to temperature change. I mean, if temperature will be changes, then deformation will be happen. Then I will link those two parameters. Then finally I can able to calculate the temperature of a particular time or particular situations, like. So likely like that it is going to be what? Bimetallic thermometers. And most importantly, the bimetallic here, the name indicating here bimetallic means we are going to use two metal. Two metal. Sir, two metal similar or dissimilar, right? Similar metal or dissimilar metal? Similar metal, not. Always remember, two dissimilar metal we are going to use for construction. Sir, why two dissimilar metals? I will tell, don't worry. For that, I have to tell one more important factor here. This one, alpha, but not in this video. In the next video, I will tell. So it is a good point to stop here. We will see in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.